Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. We elect a president for how many years? 4. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil Rights Movement. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one right Only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name 1 state that borders Mexico. California. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name 1 of the writers. James Madison. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name 1 American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Under our Constitution, Some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who vetoes bills? The President. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States.